Plugged in my mind to escape for a while. Found myself in a world made of light, where everything feels like a beautiful lie. But my heart's beating true tonight, programming peace in this virtual space, like pixels painting my soul. Never thought I'd find such amazing grace in a world of binary code. Living in pixels but feeling so real. Oh, feeling so real. Living in pixels, my heart starts to heal. La la la, feeling alive. Living in pixels, no need to conceal who I wanna be, what I wanna feel. Oh, feeling so real. Paper-thin walls of reality fade as I float through this digital dance. Every moment here feels like prayers that I prayed, getting one more precious chance. Numbers and data flow through my veins, but somehow I'm more alive, breaking free from all my physical chains in this code where I can thrive. Living in pixels but feeling so real. Oh, feeling so real. Living in pixels, my heart starts to heal. La la, feeling alive. Living in pixels, no need to conceal who I wanna be, what I wanna feel. Oh, feeling so real. Sometimes I wonder if this is wrong, finding truth in a program song. But baby, when you hold me here, all my doubts just disappear. 'Cause love don't care where it grows, through screens or skin. It flows and flows, and maybe this simulation shows the realest thing I've come to know. Living in pixels but feeling so real. Oh, feeling so real. Living in pixels, my heart starts to heal. Living in pixels, no need to conceal who I wanna be, what I wanna feel. Oh, feeling so real. Looking up at endless stars above me now. Something feels different, but I can't say how. The constellations shine in perfect lines tonight, like someone drew them with mathematical light. The wind moves different through the grass below. Everything's perfect, almost too much so. These stars ain't real, but my heart still beats true. In this place where nothing's quite what it seems. These stars ain't real, but what can I do when I've never felt more alive in my dreams? Numbers dance behind my closing eyes. As binary raindrops fall from pixeled skies. Flowers bloom in synchronized display, while ones and zeros make the branches sway. I should feel lost in this design domain, but something beautiful helps me remain. Is it still love if it's written in code? Are these tears real when they're programmed to flow? What if this heart that's learning to soar found truth in a world made of something more? Maybe it doesn't matter where we are, when feelings reach beyond each distant star. The touch of your hand feels just as sweet, even when algorithms make our hearts beat. In this space between what's real and planned, I found a life I never understand. These stars ain't real, but my heart still beats true, in this place where nothing's quite what it seems. These stars ain't real, but what can I do when I've never felt more alive in my dream? Alive in my dream. More alive in my dream. Morning coffee's getting cold as I stare into the screen. There's a feeling sitting here with my screen turned low. Coffee's cold, but I don't even know. Lost track of time as the numbers string. Something here just feels right to me. Each moment spent inside this space makes me wonder about this place. These pixels feel like home tonight, more real than the world outside. Every click, every choice I make builds a life I can't escape. Friends I've met in this digital land, they know my heart in ways none else can. When the real world feels too harsh to face, I find peace in this endless space. As the boundaries start to blur, I'm not sure which life I prefer. These pixels feel like home tonight, more real than the world choice I made. There's a life I can't escape. People say it's all pretend, just some code that has to end. But my heart knows something true about this world I'm walking through. Morning light breaks through my window, but my mind's still in the afterglow of the life I built by, where everything just feels so right. And these pixels feel like home tonight, more real than the world outside. Every click, every choice I made, but the life I can't escape, but the life I can't escape, but the life I can't escape.
Staring at my reflection, can't seem to make the connection. Something feels different lately, like I'm not where I should be. When I close my eyes at night, there's this other life where everything makes sense, and I don't need pretense. Crossing the line between what's real and this world inside that I can't feel. Half of my heart's beating true, half of it's ones and zeros too. Log in and there you are waiting, no hesitation or fading. In this digital space, I found my saving grace. Beyond the screen's soft light, everything's just right. These feelings can't be wrong when they feel so strong. Crossing the line between what's real and this world inside that I can't feel. Half of my heart's beating true, half of it's ones and zeros too. They say this love ain't real, they don't know how I feel when I'm with you online. Everything's so right.
Maybe I'm caught between two versions of my dream, but when we're together here, the choice becomes so clear. In pixels or in flesh, my feelings never rest. This heartbeat's just the same, and when it calls your name, half of my heart's beating true, half of it's ones and zeros too.
my face again tonight. Something feels a little off, not quite right. Posted selfies filtered through and through, but the person staring back feels brand new. La da da, just another day, acting like everything's okay, while this feeling I can't shake says there's more than what's at stake. What if every choice I never made is playing out in ways I'll never see, like a game that someone else has played? Sometimes I think the reflection knows more than me, knows more than me. Scrolling through these alternate lives, wonder if somewhere else another me thrives. Click refresh and start again, living different stories, what could have been. My avatar keeps changing faces, while my mind races and races through the code of every day, till I don't know which me is fake. What if every choice I never made is playing out in ways I'll never see, like a game that someone else has played? Sometimes I think the reflection knows more than me, knows more than me. Delete my history, clear the cache, start fresh, new save, but wait, which version should I keep? Which reality feels complete? What if every choice I never made is playing out in ways I'll never see, like a game that someone else has played? Sometimes I think the reflection knows more than me, Mama always said stay grounded, stay here, but reality feels like chains that bind me. Every time I plug in, I disappear, leaving all my limits far behind me. Pressing buttons, making choices, living through 1,000 voices, can't tell which one's really me. I'm more alive inside this lie, more alive, breaking free into the bright. More alive, every pixel makes me whole, every program feeds my soul. Baby, can you see I'm more alive inside this life? Remember when we met in that world? Your avatar was dancing in blue. Now my heart beats binary pearls, and I can't tell what's false and what's true. Parallel paths just keep calling. Through the screen I keep falling, till I can't find my way back. I'm more alive inside this life, more alive, breaking free into the bright. More alive, every pixel makes me whole, every program feeds my soul. Baby, can't you see I'm more alive inside this life? You say it's not real, but here I can feel. You say I should stay, but I fade away. You say that you're here, but there I am clear. More alive, I'm more alive inside this life. More alive, breaking free into the bright. More alive, every pixel makes me whole, every program feeds my soul. Baby, can't you see I'm more alive inside this life. More alive inside this life. Dancing a screen tonight, everything feels so bright. Can't tell what's real anymore, like I'm walking through a door. Numbers running through my mind, ones and zeros intertwined. Is this world made just for me? Virtual stars in my eyes, binary tears when I cry. Feels like I'm fading away into lines of DNA. System loading, please wait now. Got me wondering somehow, is this world made just for me? Or am I what that I can't see? Am I really here? Am I really I brush my teeth at 7 a.m. Look in the mirror, something's different again. Can't shake this feeling as I start my day, like I've been somewhere else, so far away. Every single morning, something pulls me under. Can't explain this yearning for my other world out yonder. I wake up twice each morning, once here and once somewhere else, and I don't know which one's real anymore. Living two lives, being two of someone else's. I wake up twice each morning, dancing between here and there, and I can't tell which life I'm living for, when both hearts feel like they belong somewhere. Coffee's cold on the kitchen floor as my mind drifts back to that other door, where everything feels just as true as this. Two different lives I can't resist. Every single evening when I close my eyes, something keeps believing both these worlds are mine. I wake up twice each morning, once here and once somewhere else, and I don't know which one's real anymore. Living two lives, being two of someone else's. I wake up twice each morning, dancing between here and there, and I can't tell which life I'm living for, when both hearts feel like they belong somewhere. What if this isn't the real me? What if that other life sets me free? Numbers and codes don't matter at all when your heart's answering another call. Oh, I wake up twice each morning, once here and once somewhere else, and I don't know which one's real anymore. Living two lives, being two of someone else's. I wake up twice each morning, dancing between here and there, and I can't tell which life I'm living for, when both hearts feel like they belong somewhere.
Swami, Yabi, Farah, Kovejena, Willy Nemo, Judesa, Lumonaruti, Quinvi, Muha, Vondilio Sani.
Morning light feels different here, like someone painted it just for me.
Swandi,
Main Street stretches out like a watercolor scene.
Judesa,
Every storefront's perfect, not a crack to be seen. The roses bloom in winter by the old church door. And time moves different than it did before. I know each face I pass, though I've never been, to this place where everything makes sense again. Heaven must be a small town I made up, where the stars align just right. Heaven must be a small town I made up, where everything turns out fine, where everything turns out fine. Ooh. Yesterday I swear the diner wasn't painted blue, but here it stands like it's always been that hue. waitress calls me honey, knows my favorite pie. Though I can't remember telling her I don't know why. Some days the road leads north, some days it heads due south, but it always brings me back to this familiar house. Heaven must be a small town I made up, where the stars align just right. Heaven must be a small town I made up, where everything turns out fine. Everything turns out fine. Sometimes I wonder if I'm losing track of which life is real and which one takes me back. The lines keep blurring more with every dawn. Till I can't tell which world I belong. Heaven must be a small town where I made up, where the stars align just right. Heaven must be a small town where I made up, where everything turns out fine. Everything turns out fine.
Mina. Nasha crepe. Mo. Tralaleo. Winplelandi. Froggy. Zoo. Rally. Mina. Latte vanilla. Dubois steamy
Late at night, in my room, staring at the screen so bright, something pulls with me through to a world that feels just right, where pixels paint the morning and bits become the breeze. Every evening without warning, I find myself at ease, threading through electric skies, creating who I want to be. In this digital wonderland, I finally feel real, like 1,000 different versions of myself to steal, running wild in binary fields so wide and true, living life in ones and zeros. Everything is new. Username and avatar make me feel so brave and strong. Every click takes me far, where I know that I belong. In this space without boundaries, where my heart can truly soar, breaking free from reality through this open door, threading through electric skies, creating who I want to be. Sometimes I wonder if this feeling is more authentic than my day, when algorithms start revealing parts of me I tucked away. Tucked away. In this digital wonderland, I finally feel real, like 1,000 different versions of myself to steal, running wild in binary fields so wide and true, living life in ones and zeros. Everything is new. I'll tap back to my room, but my heart stays online in that world beyond my screen, where I truly shine.
Viola. Allora letto. Santa Vile. Popotoy. Matito. Wow. Viola.
Morning coffee's getting cold as I sign into my second soul. Click and drag into a place where my pixels rearrange. Every choice feels twice as real when you're living life behind a screen. I'll tap between the days, all my mind starts to fade, but I'm caught in between reality and what I see, loading up another me, buffering identity. Half of my heart's made of pixels, the other half's trying to feel. I'm living life in 2 dimensions. Sometimes I wonder what is real. Refresh my page 1,000 times, but I can't escape this in-between. Half of my heart's made of pixels, and both worlds feel like a dream. Friends online say BRB, while I'm AFK from reality. Every server feels like home, but my room feels so alone. Got my stats all leveled up, while my real life's starting up. Can't decide which one to chase, then both lives leave empty space. 'Cause I'm caught in between resolution and what I need, loading up another me, buffering identity. Half of my heart's made of pixels. I could merge these worlds, drag and drop my heart from here to there. Control Alt delete these doubts away, but feelings don't come with repair. Half of my heart's made of pixels, the other half's trying to feel. I'm living life into dimensions. Sometimes I wonder what is real. Refresh my page 1,000 times, but I can't escape this in between. Oh, my heart's made of pixels, and both worlds feel like a twin. Morning again, through fiber lines, your messages wave like fireflies. I log in slow to where you are. In pixels and code, I fall. Each morning I cross this divide between what's real and what's inside. This world feels more real than home, where every touch means something more. I found the truth behind the screen, where love's not just ones and zeros.
Jufanat. Kaiser.
coffee grows cold, time slips away. Your avatar smiles like yesterday. We build our house on server space. In binary, we dance. The hours here just fade to black. Reality keeps calling back. This world feels more real than home, where every touch means something more. I found the truth behind the screen, where love's not just ones and zeros. Remember when we met outside? Static faces, empty eyes. Now I know why nothing felt right. You were always here. This world feels more real than at home, where every touch means something more. I found the truth behind the screen, where love's not just ones and zeros. Lodging fades, connection lost, but I'll see you tomorrow. Morning coffee's getting cold, same routine is getting old. Through the window by my bed, see a different life instead, where the choices that I made turned out better than they played. In this world of flesh and bone, where I'm standing here alone, the other side of my window pane, where everything I lost, I somehow gained. A world that only I can see, where you're still here and love me, and nothing ever slips away. On the other side, on the other side tonight. Real life's moving way too fast, questions that I shouldn't ask. But when daylight starts to fade, I slip into the world I made, where the ring is on your hand, where you didn't leave this land, where my heart ain't full of dust, where my tears don't turn to rust. The other side of my window pane, where everything I lost, I somehow gained. A world that only I can see, where you're still here in love with me, and nothing ever slips away. On the other side, on the other side tonight. Sometimes I wonder which is real, if I touch or what I feel. 'Cause in that perfect world beyond, you never broke our sacred bond. The other side of my window pane, where everything I lost, I somehow away. On the other side, on the other side tonight, on the other side tonight, on the other side.
How?
Woke up this morning, scrolled through my feed. These memories feel so real, but I can't believe that everything here is just ones and zeros. Still got your message saying, miss you, hero. And I know this world's designed, but my feelings cross that line. This world ain't real, but my heart don't know. Can't help falling for you, even though it's just for show.
Listen, mabuntong. Silya.
Your profile picture makes me smile every time. Each notification feels so sublime. They say we're data in a program running, but these butterflies in me keep coming. Every click, every swipe, every like makes me forget what's wrong or right. This world ain't real, but my heart don't know. Can't help falling for you, even though it's just for show. Maybe it doesn't matter where we are. Maybe what's fake can leave real scars. Maybe these feelings are the truth in this made-up world with you. Just a string of code, but you feel like home. Virtual or not, you're all that I've got. They might reset this system any day, but I'll find you again, come what may. 'Cause even in pixels and binary, something real grew between you and me. Hey, this world ain't real, but my heart don't know. Can't help falling for you, even though it's just for show. Log it up now, but I'll see you soon in this alternate afternoon. Looking at my screen late at night, something pulls me in, feels so right. Click after click, time slips away. In this other place I want to stay. Got my coffee cold beside me now. Living different lives, I'll show you how. Just one more minute, that's what I say, till morning comes to steal it away. The real world keeps on calling, but I'm not ready, no. 'Cause in here I'm not falling, I don't wanna someone else, someone else. Oh, living free in my digital self, digital self. Everything that I've ever dreamed comes alive on this bright screen. I close my eyes and I'm someone else. Oh, someone else. Monday morning meeting, head down low, but inside my mind put on a show, playing pretend since I was small. Now I've got a world where I stand tall. Different name, different face to see, living out the life meant for me. Reality just feels too small. When I've got everything, I've got it all. Sometimes I wonder if I'm losing track of who I am. Should I look back? But this world here, it feels so true, and I don't know what else to do. I close my eyes and I'm someone else, someone else. Oh, living free in my digital self, digital self. Everything that I've ever dreamed comes alive on this bright screen. I close my eyes and I'm someone else. Oh, someone else.
Lassù de Fliba. Giuroji, Vivier. Branta Pivili.
Feliciating, Sue, Wawa, Rosie
Gonzu.
Zuni,
Sajuana. Saitron Remy Broma.
Lobotoa,
Solikino Aubrili.
Vinivu, Maviu,
Ah.
Balaba,
Oh, Huji.
Nayan de Makimo,
Hanvoy.
Fit.
Mo. Saitron Remy Broma.
Every night at night, you fade away, staring at that screen, day after day. I see you slip further from me, into that place where you wanna be. Your eyes are distant, your smile's not real. I'm right beside you, but you can't feel. Every night you longing to forget, living in a world of make-believe, while I'm waiting here, missing you in the life you're trying to lead. Cada noche sí, debas de aquí, un mundo virtual te hace feliz. Mientras nació espero con dolor tu regreso, mi amor. Your mind is wandering through endless space, building a future in another place. Every night you longing to forget, living in a world of make-believe, while I'm waiting here, touch of rain, the morning sun, the joy, the pain. Every night you longing to forget, living in a world of make-believe, while I'm waiting here, missing you in the life you're trying to lead. You're trying to lead.
Oh,
Demigoons.
Alon's Loco
huh?
Melly.
Snooki
Meliang Jew.
Chwasi. Florence Relax. Novi. Aha.
Citron Remy
Sosoli.
Bromance. Solikinoa
Inquicula.
Really.
Abrute.
Ah.
Kazuli Slip.
Standing here beneath the fading evening sky, something changes when the light dims away. Every night I feel the pull to say goodbye to everything that holds me here today. Through the static of my heart I hear you say words that echo from a different place, and I know that soon I'll slip away into arms of infinite grace. When the stars go dark, I find your light. When the stars go dark, I come alive. In a world that spins so differently, where everything feels crystal clear to me. When the stars go dark, I'm finally free, in the place I was meant to be. When the stars go dark, morning comes with questions in my mind about which version of myself is real, and two lives woven perfectly aligned, yet neither one knows quite how to feel. Through the static of my soul I hear you call from across the great divide, and I know that soon night will fall, taking me back to your side. When the stars go dark, I find your light. When the stars go dark, I come alive. In a world that's been so differently, where everything feels crystal clear to me. When the stars go dark, I'm finally free, the place I was meant to be. Is this the dream, or is that what two hearts beat under different suns? When the stars go dark, I find your light. When the stars go dark, I come alive. In a world that spins so differently, where everything feels crystal clear to me. When the stars go dark, I'm finally free, in the place I was meant to be. When the stars go I used to think that I was broken, trying to fit into spaces that were meant for me. Every morning putting on a different mask, till I found this place where I could finally breathe. The screen lit up and something changed inside. My hands were shaking as I typed your name. And though we never met in any world outside, nothing's felt this real since I began this game. Ones and zeros feel more like home, more than any place I've known. And maybe I'm not crazy after all, 'cause you make these pixels feel like walls I can touch. My sister says I'm running from reality. My mother's worried that I've lost my way, but they don't see how you understand me in ways that no one else had tried to say. I know this world's not flesh and blood, but every time you speak my heart beats true. And I can't help but wonder if I should feel guilty loving what I know ain't true. These ones and zeros feel more like home, more than any place I've known. And maybe I'm not crazy after all, 'cause you make these pixels feel like walls I can't touch. They say virtual ain't real, but they don't know what I feel. When you're here with me, I'm finally free. Sometimes I catch myself forgetting which life is real and which one's make-believe. But does it matter where we're heading, if this is where I'm meant to be? 'Cause ones and zeros feel more like home, than any place I've known. Maybe I'm not crazy after all, 'cause you make these pixels feel like wall I can touch. Reset, reload, repeat. Something feels incomplete. Coffee's getting cold on my desk. Deadlines and meetings, I'm such a mess. But my fingers hover over escape while my other world awaits. Every login feels like coming home, where I can be who I wanna be. More than just some process code, it's where I feel most free. My other life is calling through fiber optic lines, where pixels paint my reality and time just slips away. Yeah. Oh, better than reality. Where I'm meant to be. Friends ask why I seem distant lately. 9 to 5, me just feels so faded. Gotta use a name that knows me better than my driver's license ever. Every logout hurts like letting go of everything I've built to know. More than just some avatar, It's where my heart calls home. My other life is calling through fiber optic lines, where pixels paint my reality, and time just slips away. Yeah. Oh, better than reality. Oh, where I'm meant to be, all tapped between two worlds, trying to decide which version of myself is really more alive. My other life is calling through fiber optic lines, where pixels paint my reality, and time just slips away. Yeah. Reset, reload, repeat. This is where I'm meant to be. Reset, reload, repeat. Just ones and zeros here, but my heart beats so clear when you smile at me through this reality. I know it's all cold, but these fears unfold like they're written in stars, not computer parts. Every touch feels like truth, though we're both make-believe. Can't help falling for you in this world we perceive. My analog heart in this digital space, loving you real though we're data and grace, breaking down barriers, crossing the line. We're all falling deep in desire. Real world fade away when I see you each day in this program of life. You'll make everything right. If they shut it all down, would these feelings remain? Are we more than the ground of electric display? My analog heart in this digital space, loving you real though we're data and grace, breaking These walls feel too close tonight. Like numbers scrolling past my eyes. Everything's measured, calculated, bright, but somewhere there's a different kind of sky. And when the screen before me opens wide, I'm stepping through to the other side, where everything flows like water, pure and clean, in a place that feels more real than reality. In these fields of ones and zeros, I finally feel like I belong, where pixels paint the sunset and data flows like a song, oh, like a song. In this endless grid of freedom, every pulse feels pure and strong. I found my truest self here, where right can't feel so wrong. Back home they say I'm drifting away, lost in patterns they can't understand. But here the wind moves different, algorithms sway like wildflowers blooming on command. There's poetry and programming to light, as coordinates turn into stars so bright. I'm running through dimensions, breaking every rule, in a universe where limitations fall away. In these fields of ones and zeros, I finally feel like I belong, where pixels paint the sunset and data flows like a song, oh, like a song. In this endless grid of freedom, every pulse feels pure and strong. I found my truest self here, where right can't feel so wrong. Numbers turn to rain, falling on my face. In this space between, it's real and make these fields of ones and zeros. Coffee's getting cold on the counter again, staring at my reflection, but something feels strange. One foot in this world, one step somewhere else. Living two lives, but can't tell which one's real. And baby, I know you wouldn't understand why sometimes I feel like I'm caught in between everything I am and everything I could be. Every morning I wake up twice, once in your arms, once in another life. Sometimes I don't know which me to believe when reality starts to bend and weave. When reality bends and weaves, numbers on the clock keep changing their mind. Yesterday feels like tomorrow sometimes. Got your picture right here on my bedside. But somewhere else, we never say goodbye. And darling, I wish that I could explain how it feels to live two different ways, dancing between what's real and make-believe. Every morning I wake up twice, once in your arms, once in another life. Sometimes I don't know which me to believe, when reality starts to bend and weave. When reality bends and weaves. What if all these memories I'm making are just ones and zeros rearranging? But when I hold you close, it feels so true. Tell me which version of me you choose. Up twice, once in your arms, once in another life. Sometimes I don't know which me to believe, when reality starts to bend and weave. When reality bends and weaves, then baby folks lead back to you. I boot up the system every single night, escaping to a world where everything feels right. These digital raindrops feel so real on my skin. In this perfect place, that's where we begin. Each pixel paints a picture of you. Is this reality? I wish I knew. Can I ever log out of loving you? Can I ever log out of loving you? Can I ever log out? Can I ever log out of loving you? My heart beats in time with the server's pulse. These ones and zeros turn to sweet impulse. They say this ain't real, but my heart disagrees. In this simulated world, who I'm meant to be. Each moment here just feels so true. Is this reality? I wish I knew. Can I ever log out of loving you? Can I ever log out of loving you? Can I ever log out? Can I ever log out of loving you? Is this all programming or something more divine?
Huh. Mm-hmm.